From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 26, 2016. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc, for today's trade opportunity. Starting here on the daily time frame, we have been studying this downtrend channel. The two red trend lines that you see here on the daily time frame, been studying that for several weeks in the live daily trade room, and we've been studying the pattern of the trend within that channel for the past several months. We see the rise up at the highest high on the chart all the way up into the 1.0300s, and then it took a fall, found support. This was the beginning of our trend channel, the first rise along the first blue trend line. Then it found resistance again and fell down to the bottom, and it found support, resistance, and then support over the past couple of weeks back at the bottom of the channel. Since reaching the bottom of the channel, we've been focusing in on potential support and reversal of the momentum and maybe a challenge back up to the top of the trend range. So that's what we're going to be focusing in on today, and what we've been focusing in on for really the past couple of weeks is buying on dips into support as the market has changed the momentum and started a pattern of reversal. Let's go ahead and zoom it in one more time. Again, it was going down, lower highs, lower lows. That was the pattern of the trend. Found support, started reversal. We now have a higher low and a higher high. We've now created a new higher high. Now what we're looking for is the market to create a new higher low in the direction of the pattern of the reversal or the short uptrend that we have developing here for the US franc. So that's what we're going to be focusing our efforts in, and really targeting back towards the top of the trend channel, which again is what it did the last couple of times after it bounced off the bottom. So targeting back up here 98.50, 60, 70, 80, up there towards the red trend line at the very top of the trend channel is the targets for any buys that we might decide to take. So when we're looking to buy something, anything, doesn't matter if you're buying currency pairs, used cars, candy bars, you want to buy at a lower price. That's always going to be the best opportunity for investment for your money. You want to buy low, and typically that means buying into support. Well, we look along this yellow shaded area between 97.30 and 97.50, and we can see historical resistance, support. So we know that this has been a decision zone in the past where the market has made trading decisions to buy, sell, enter, or exit. So that's what we want to do as the market sits down here into this support. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame, give us a little bit better idea what's been going on over the past couple of days. Several days ago, we took a buy down here into the 9600 level, the pink shaded area. Was able to capture a decent amount of profit last week as it marched all the way up here towards 9800. Now we've seen a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a slump, maybe just a little bit of a rest in the market as it pulled back down towards this yellow shaded area. So that's what we're looking at. Buying low in the direction of the current trend and momentum and sentiment, and finding a support zone that gives us an opportunity to get in with low risk and high reward. Let's go ahead and zoom it back in here. Now that we've seen all that, we've seen the test of the challenge of the high up here at 98, a dip back down here towards the 97.50, 55 level. As it settled down here, we see support, we see an attempt to go lower, unable to do so. Buyers came back in, driving it back to 97.55. So really what we need to see is the market now push back above 97.55 and start targeting back up here towards the orange shaded area and the 9800 level again. So that's a pretty decent amount, 45 to 50 pips as it goes back higher. And of course, the risk in this scenario is that it breaks back underneath the yellow shaded area and goes back down. That's the risk in this scenario. Of course, in the direction of the trend, like I said, we could be even looking to target all the way back up here towards the 9860s, towards the 9880s, the top of the trend channel and the purple shaded area. So that becomes a pretty decent target on the way back higher if it can break through the orange zone again, where it found resistance last time, and push all the way back up towards the mid to upper 9800s. Our risk, of course, like I said, is a break underneath the yellow shaded area. So I've gone ahead and taken a buy here, right around the 97.50 level, just inside the yellow shaded area, looking for the market to rally back higher. We definitely need to make note of the fact that at 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time today, we do have some news out of the U.S. that could spur on market movement. Hopefully it's in favor of the U.S. dollar, which would cause this currency pair to go up, and we'll look forward to head back up towards, again, the upper towards the 9,800 level, or even the upper 98s towards the purple shaded area at the top of the chart. Any bad news, poor data, could send it back down again, but of course we'll use appropriate risk strategies just in case the market turns and goes in the opposite direction that we're expecting it to go in. So I've taken a buy, looking for it to go up here for the US franc today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.